Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and my kitchen wants to disrupt me. So today guys, I'm going to be doing a book review on the book The Running Dream by Wendelin Van Danen. I probably murdered that name yet again. But that's what it looks like. This book is such a wholesome book, and it's so nice. But I'll just read you guys what like the back says. Like it has this little thing. I can't show you the little sticker because you'll know. But it says, I'm gonna actually show you guys where it says right here. So I'm gonna open the book. I'm just gonna read this for you. So it says, "What would you do if you lost the one thing that mattered most?" 16-year-old Jessica is a runner. It's not just what she does, it's who she is. So when a tragic accident causes her to lose one of her legs, she is shattered inside and out. Why did my voice just break? Though the doctors say she'll be able to walk with a prosthetic limb, recovery is slow and full of pitfalls. Jessica wonders if the girl who died in the accident didn't get the better end of the deal. But as she struggles to reclaim her life, Jessica gets to know Rosa, a girl with cerebral palsy, whom she and her friends have always overlooked. Not only does Rosa come to Jessica's rescue in math, she also helps her reach for a future that is full of unexpected opportunities. And Jessica starts to wonder, is it possible not only to walk again, but to run? This book is so wholesome. It's so nice. I love how there's only a little bit of romance in this book because I was actually really reluctant to read this book because there wasn't any romance in it. And I'm a sucker for romance. So I was just so hesitant to read the book, but guess what? I read it. And it was so good. It's so wholesome. It's just such a nice book. It has a really good banter, I guess you could say. It has a really good banter, which basically means their conversations with her and her friends. It's just so nice. And she has this crush on this guy Gavin. And then at the end they finally get together and it's just so cute. So in the beginning she loses one of her legs. What's it called? She loses one of her legs in a car crash when her and her whole team, they're going to, I think they're going to a meet or something like that, or a track meet. But basically, her friend Lucy died during the car crash, and she's the only one who died. And then Jessica, her foot was damaged beyond repair, which means she had to get it amputated, which means you just have to cut it off. So she got it below the knee amputated. It's worse than above the knee, which, in my opinion, because you could still move your knee, but it's still not the best one. And basically what happens is she gets her below the knee surgery, and she's so angry at the doctor because he literally took her dream away. Not necessarily him, but he was just saving her because if he didn't do that, she could have internally bled to death, so she would have been dead too if the doctor didn't do what he did. So basically what happens is she's in the hospital. She eventually gets out of the hospital, but she can't walk. She's in what's it called? She's in crutches, but eventually her arms start to get stronger, and so does her other leg. And she's crutching up the stairs. Well, she hasn't gone up the stairs, and a big achievement for her is actually getting up the stairs and actually showering. So I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's something she couldn't do before, and she just accomplished it, so she's proud of herself. So basically what happens is after that she goes back to school because her friend Fiona is encouraging her to do it, and she's like, okay, I'll go and stuff. So it's what's it called? She goes and she's sitting next to Rosa in algebra 2. That's the only class she doesn't have with Fiona. Oh my god, the camera's shaking. That's the only class she doesn't have with Fiona. So she doesn't know. Well, she knows everybody there, but everybody's acting kind of weird. But so she sits next to Rosa, and she doesn't actually know she doesn't actually know. At the beginning, she didn't know who Rosa was, but she wanted to get to know her, so she got to know her. And as she gets to know her, she finds out that Rosa is actually one of the purest people she's ever met. And then eventually, she gets her prosthetic limb that she can only walk in, but she wants to be able to run again. And her track team is like, "Oh, we'll fundraise for some money so that we could get your prosthetic leg," only to find out that prosthetic legs for running is $2,000. I don't remember. I think it was $2,000 or $20,000. I really don't know, but it was expensive. So they went on the news. They got the money. She gets her running limb, but Rosa only ever talks about feeling the wind in her hair. How like she's lucky she can even walk because well she hasn't been saying that. She's just like oh you should just like she's just saying it will get better and stuff. Rosa was always just a sweet girl, and basically what happens is she eventually gets her running foot back. She runs faster than she ever has before because she's training so hard, and she's not gonna take her running for granted anymore. So she's been training a lot, and basically at the end of the book, she thinks about how there's this 10-mile run in November, and I think it's like August at this time, and it's like a 10-mile run in November, and she wants Rosa to be able to feel the wind in her hair, to be able to cross that crossing line because she has never been able to do it. She only really leaves her house for school and to go to the store, but she's never actually been in a race. So what's her name? Oh my god, I'm just like stuffed up right there. But Jessica, she trains with a wheelchair every single day. She's running up and down hills with bags of flour, 50-pound bags of flour, so that she can train for Rosa, so that Rosa can do the mile. She could do the 10-mile run with her. And basically at the end, they make it, and it's just so heartwarming. This book really does, like, it really has taught me to just value all of the things you have now because it can be gone in an instant, and you won't know what to do afterwards. And you will just feel like your whole, what's it called? You just feel like your whole world is shattered, and it's just, okay. Anyways, before my brother interrupted me, like I was saying, just don't take stuff for granted because you never know when you're gonna lose it, and then when you lose it, it's gonna be so like scary and just like you're not gonna know what to do, and just don't take stuff for granted. It's really hard to lose stuff that you take for granted and people you take for granted because you never know when you're gonna lose them. And that's basic. My brother keeps interrupting me even though I keep telling him I'm making a video. But basically, that's basically what I'm trying to say. That's the end of this video, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you like this video and if you'd like to see another one just like it. Until next time, guys. Bye.